This video here is on how to do what we call the pack and go, which is how you would package your files to move or copy your assignment or to submit it in Blackboard. Now that we're creating drawings, you excuse me, you can no longer just put the files into Blackboard. You must do the pack and go, because if you just put both the part file and the drawing file in Blackboard, I go to open your drawing file and it asks me, where is the part file? Because it's looking on your computer for the part file, or it's trying to look. You cannot just zip or compress the folder in which you created the part file and the drawing file, because when I extract it, it's still going to be looking on your computer for the part file. You must do the pack and go. It's important, imperative that you do. So it's easier. It just saves you a step if you'll start with your highest level drawing file. In this case, we only have one drawing file, so I have it open, and I go File, Save As, Pack and Go. All right, and so with this screen here, it'll probably look like this first time you open it. So you hit the More button. Up here at the top, the source file, that's our drawing that we have open. Where I want to send the pack and go to, the destination folder. I typically do them on my desktop. You want to create a folder with your last name and the name of the assignment. Okay. You can type it in here like this with a backslash there at the end, or you can go, to the folder thing here and create it that way. But do put your last name in it and then the assignment name, because when it creates the zip folder, it will name it the same name right here. And when I download your stuff from Blackboard, if everybody just names it U bracket or U bracket PNG, I have no idea who that is, because Blackboard just puts your 900 number on things when I download it. So it really makes it easier if your name is in the pack and go folder. Please. Thank you. Okay, over here, options. We're going to go copy to single path. We're not doing super complex things, so it will just put everything in a single folder. We want include linked files, yes. And we want to check all 5 of these boxes here. Check all 5 of those. I do not want copies of your libraries or your styles or your templates. I already have them. I don't need you to send them to me again. So check all 5 of those boxes. All right. Over here, it's going to be looking in your project file, the active project that you have set up right now, which should be the parametric modeling project. Now we do search. It found these 2 files, the part file and the drawing file. And in this case, that's all we have. If we had an assembly, which we'll do later in the semester, it would list out all of the parts and the assembly here. And I'll have another video for when we actually do an assembly. So you just want to make sure it's got the 2 files here that we need. Now we go start. The folder does not exist. We want to create it. Yes. You may or may not get that pop-up. Depends on how you did your folder name up here. All right, once the green bar goes all the way across, it's done. So we can hit done. And now let's go look at our desktop. Okay, so here's the folder that it created. And let's look inside that. It created your U bracket part, your drawing, a new project file, okay, and then a couple of reference files, the old project file, old versions, or backups of the IPJ file. It just does those. The pack and go text document, that's just a document that says what all was included, okay, and what time, and just some data that goes along with it. Now, the way the settings are on my laptop, and you may run into this also, the zip folder is not showing up here. Okay, so if that's your case, it may show up and it would be the same file name, but the icon would be different. It may show up. Mine is not. So I'm going to go to my my file folder here. Let me open up my file explorer, and I'm going to go desktop. There it is right there. Okay, it's just the display settings on my laptop's not showing it. So I don't know why. This is the folder right here. See the little zipper on the icon? That's what you're going to submit to me in Blackboard. Okay, if you want to keep a backup of your work, that's the zip folder that you would keep. You can move that anywhere you want. You can email it. And then once it is extracted, it is a fully functioning Inventor project. Okay, but that's what you're going to submit to me in Blackboard, this folder right here. If you click it to open it to look in it, it looks just like the other folder. It's got all the same stuff in it, but you cannot open these in Inventor because they're compressed. Okay, so you just got to remember, if it's a zip folder, you cannot work on it until you extract it. Okay, so that's what you submit to me in Blackboard. If you have a problem with this, I will let you know in the comment section of my grading. And then if you still can't figure it out, come and see me in the lab and we'll get this straightened out for you. Hope this helps.